Hello, hello, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So today I'm gonna show you how I do acrylic and glitter. For the most part, I don't always mix up jars of acrylic with glitter, but I had a client this week, and I have a lot of people that love purple, and I am having a really hard time finding a purple that I want, let alone everybody else wants. So I just grabbed a couple of glitters, and I've got my clear acrylic. I'm gonna mix up a few jars. Like I said, I don't normally do that, but I'm gonna mix up these jars. They'll be on hand, so those that like purple will have a choice. And then I'll show you how I do acrylic and glitter for the most part. And yeah, something just super simple. So sit back, enjoy, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've poured, this is the glitter that I ordered. These are 3 of them that I ordered off of Amazon. So these purples here, I think, are just absolutely, these are so, so pretty. But when they come like this, I try to put them in a jar. And what I've done is I found, don't laugh, okay, because it says oregano and that's not what it is. But I got some jars at a thrift store, and I was trying to remove the oregano with acetone. I got rid of the O, but anyways, I'll go back and fix that later maybe. So it's in a jar, and it's a little bit easier, I think. So what I want to do is take some other jars, and what I've gone ahead and done is, this is a 1 teaspoon, this is a little measuring spoon that I use to put the clear acrylic in these jars. So there's 1 jar for each color, and I'm using Young Nails. This is Core Clear. I love this stuff, and it's just, look at that, it's full. So this is new. Well, it was, I just poured some of this in here. So I'm trying to, I don't know if the opening's gonna be big enough on these for the spoon. I'm just gonna check something real quick, and this probably has a safety seal, and it does, okay. I don't think, yeah, that's not gonna work, which is fine. It might be a bit of a mess. What's new, right? So I like the spice lids because they give you the option of like sprinkling it in, or you can pour it in, and this comes out fast. So let's see here. I need to find something that is going to catch this, because I just know, just taking it out of this little bag and into this, I made a bit of a mess. So let's see here. Oh, a paper towel. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do a paper towel. Okay. And then I'm just going to try and get what I can for a teaspoon. So again, it's 3 parts acrylic, 1 part glitter is how I'm doing it. I know, like I said, everybody does it differently. Ooh, okay. Okay, not too much waste. And then I'm just gonna go ahead, pour this in here. I don't stir it, I just shake it. And then I'm going to put this on some swatches so you can see. Okay. And then I will put a little dab on the top so I can tell what's what. All right. Now this one, okay, no glitter on this. Again, I'm just going to try not to make a mess. Oh my gosh, this purple is gorgeous. Okay, just a skosh more. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to pour it in here. And then when I put them on the swatches, I can tell if I've got enough glitter or not. And normally the 3-to-1 ratio works for me, but that is just me. Okay. I should put the lid back on. All right. I think this one's supposed to have like a hollow effect, so I'm hoping. And I'm going to put them on the swatches a different way than normal. That way I don't have to put a top coat on. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really hope that's getting picked up. Okay. Ooh. It's when you're trying not to make a mess is when it happens. All right. There's that. All right, I'm going to get some monomer. All right, so I've got the monomer and the powders that are made. Okay. Just going to give it a little bit of a pat there and put this right on top. Just so I can see what color. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and grab a bead. And then I've turned the swatch upside down, and I'm just going to fill it in this way. So with this being acrylic, I don't have to cure it or anything, and I don't have to put a top coat on, because when I flip it over it will be shiny, I hope. Okay, so we'll let that one set up. So yeah, my goal here is just to have some purples on hand, because that people like. It just is so hard to find. Oh my gosh, a decent purple. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Okay. So again, a 3-to-1 ratio for the mix is what I've done. And then an upside down swatch. Oh my gosh, look at that purple. Okay, get these out of the way. Again, I'm trying really hard not to make a huge mess. Of course, I've already got one going on. All right, this is that blue. What is this called? There's no name on the jar. That is okay. Like I said, I'll leave a link. Oh. That is so pretty. I wish that I could wear blue. I don't, for me, myself, I can't. I just don't, I can't pull it off. But this is what I do when I cannot find an acrylic color that someone asks for. I'll turn to the glitters. Okay. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Okay. Love, love, love. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what I normally do. And I know some people are going, you shouldn't do that, but whatever. Everybody does their own thing. Everybody has their own way. So these are now made up for somebody, because I do think these will get used. For the most part, when I mix glitters, I used to do it all the time, and I don't anymore because I can't tell you how many jars of mixed acrylic glitter you're going to have that doesn't get used. It's just, it's inevitable, unfortunately. So, okay, this is what I do. I'm going, wow. So I dip it in the monomer. Okay, a bead or a ball of the acrylic glitter, swatch or nail, whatever you are doing. Okay, I'm going to need just a tad bit more. This glitter is, oh, so pretty. I'm so happy because it's sometimes when you buy these, they are not anywhere near what the picture looks like on the internet, but these I'm really happy with. So we're going to do this one. This is a little bit smaller. Don't know why I went so tiny. Okay, I'll go a little bit, yeah, a little bigger. I don't know why it's easier when I have someone in front of me, but it is. It's so stupid. It's like trying to film anything. It's like whatever can go wrong is going to go wrong. I talk about it all the time because it's true. Oh my goodness. Okay. These glitters are just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one upside down. Just going to let these dry. All right, and then we'll do the glue. Okay, let that one dry, and then I'm just going to cover everything and I'll flip them back over. Not a huge difference with making it and then just taking it out of the jar, but like I said, personal preference. I'm really happy. These are just so pretty. Okay, I'm just trying to get everything covered because I knock things over and spill things. So try and not do that. Okay, I'll clean my brush. So anyways, these Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. As you can tell, these ones are dry. Look at those colors. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I just thought it would be fun to make a little video showing you acrylic and glitter. So again, I do 3 parts of my clear, and this is, I use Core Clear from Young Nails. So I use 3 teaspoons of the powder and 1 teaspoon of the glitter. That's what works for me. So like I said, everybody may want to use a little less, a little more, whatever. And yeah, so anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another one. Cheers.